Welcome, beautiful people. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, I have been MIA a little bit on my channel, but I'm not gone just yet, okay? I really just needed some time to realign myself, to focus on, like, okay, what are some new things I want to integrate into my channel for this new year? And I have some things on my sleeve, okay? I got a long sleeve over here. So no, I'm definitely excited for this new year ahead. I feel some new energy coming in. Maybe it's the Sag energy. I don't know. It's just some new energy is coming to me. So I'm excited. Yeah, it's December. So happy holiday season to every single one of you guys. Also, because it's the end of the year, and the main reason why I'm recording this main message for all the monthlies is because I'm offering my personal yearly readings again. I have been doing this last couple of years and I always just love doing those, really diving into the new year ahead for you personally, checking in like what's your personal number year, what's the astrology looks like, what can you look ahead, look forward to, or what to be conscious about. Also just the personal channel messages that I will give you guys, and the cards of course, and just overall I really love to make like this whole package of all kinds of information that you can use for this next year ahead. So once again, thank you for sending me the messages as well from the people that I've received messages about from my last personal readings from last year. I really love reading those and appreciate them a lot. Quickly, I will be offering them with a discount up until the 10th of December. So if you will order one before the 10th of December, you will get it with a discount. Just a little like a little heads up, quickly a heads up. My list do intend to fill up pretty quickly. So a lot of times, it's just full and I can't take on any more because I want to make sure that you guys have them, at either the end of this year, like right at the beginning of the next. So if I can, I do more, I will, but a lot of times I have a limited amount of space because I'm just one person, okay? And I do take a lot of times to prepare and prep for those readings because I find them, it's very important to me that I put out a reading that I can stand behind. So that's why I have a limited amount of space. But if it's something that you feel guided to get and just overall want to, receive for this next year, then feel free and more than welcome. The information will be in the description box, just everything, how to get it, what the prices are, and all of that. Okay, you can also have like personal questions you can add to them as well. So if you have like a burning question for next year, or some area you want to focus on, just your career, or for example just relationships and things like that, you can add that to it as well. So it's your personal reading, it's like all up to you, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's get into these December readings. I'm super glad to be back, and thank you so much for being here and your support and love throughout this year. Appreciate you guys. All right, welcome Capricorn to your reading for December, and of course happy early birthday to all my December Capricorns out there. So let's focus on this month. First off, we're starting this month with a full moon in Gemini, the 7th or 8th of December. So definitely something to focus on if you would like to either integrate or exit something that you maybe is like a habit or a little thing you do on a daily basis, or something that connects to, for example, people around you or your animals or things like that. Something that connects to you that maybe has been annoying you, or been, you kind of wanted to quit it, it's not serving you in any way, shape, or form. You can have a really good chance that if you are integrating that in the beginning of December, that it might just feel more easy, that it might just feel easy to let go of it, or to begin that, and working your way up towards your new moon on the 23rd. I definitely feel like that is something that it could just feel like it seems more in reach, almost like I'm sometimes, when we have like 1st of January coming up, and when new year, new me, and like all of that, sometimes it could feel like pretty far away. But I'm sensing you just feel ready to integrate those things already in December. You don't feel the need to like wait to a certain date or whatever. It's just like you just start to naturally tune into that. So definitely, if you feel ready, just go with that. Like trust your own intuitive energy when it comes to things like that. I'm sensing like some of you might have a cat and it has a litter box, and it's just, it's leaving all kinds of little stones everywhere. You're like, oh, I don't want to hoover every day. There is I don't know, I don't sound like I'm, I'm getting sponsored or whatever, but you have like these mats with like little holes in it, and then when they get out, like let's say 80 to 90% of the little stones get caught in that when they step out of the litter box, and it's such a blessing. Okay. I'm not saying you don't still need to hoover here and there, but at least it's decreased by 80 or 90%. Like I saw a vision of that. I was like, oh yeah, I know that one. A couple years ago, got me one of those mats. And it definitely is still beneficial up until this day. So I'm just saying, okay, let's just move on. Let's move forward. 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Might have been a lot of movement and you were like, okay, let's go. And then it was like, wait a minute, I don't know how I feel about all of this movement. Wait a second, like it's going, like, is this really what I want? Am I ready? Am I not ready? It's like you feel a little bit overwhelmed by something. This could be you dating and opening yourself up. This could be you and trying to venture out when it comes to your business or business in general. Just overall, it's like you were ready and now you're like, oh wait, am I? Is this seems like a lot. Didn't really think it was gonna feel this way. Here we go. We have the Hanged One with the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, but it's good. It is good. I am sensing that you have some realizations this month where you feel like, whoa, this is really what I wanted as a kid, and I just never even thought that I actually did that, or I actually, changed this or achieved that. Like something like that. You take a moment to take a moment, okay? We're taking a moment, is what I'm hearing. Taking a moment to pause, taking a moment to appreciate, taking a moment to see everything that you've done, all the growth that you've had. And I'm sensing that you might feel a sense of gratitude or a sense of fulfilling and fulfillment is what you're receiving from actually expressing yourself to someone who you reflects a part of you back to you. For some of you, it's your inner child. You might have a child around you and might find your pathway in some way, shape, or form, or a young teenager. You're like, whoa, that used to be me. And then you really think about, like, I wish that someone would have told me this or that at that age. And here you are actually expressing yourself and giving yourself, your own inner child, a gift through actually doing that for someone else's kid, or maybe your own child. So it's just I'm sorry, my throat has been acting up today. What else? Let's see. What else? You have the Hierophant, beautiful, in combination with the 4 of Swords. Yeah. It's like you're doing some deep cleansing, some deep healing, and you're finally are releasing the resistance to it. There's this ingredient that you're changing and that you're mixing up when it comes to this level of work and inner work, mostly. What I'm sensing is that you're approaching things from a more spiritual approach and a spiritual angle and a spiritual thought process instead of very 3D, very like ABC. It just needs to get done. This is this deadline. I can't take a break now. It's okay. Like, I'll just put this here. Let's cope with it in that way. I'll take some time next week. No, but what about now? If your body is giving you the signals, if your mental health is giving you the signals, like, understand that you didn't come this far by neglecting yourself in such a way. Those moments where you took a moment, where you took a break, where you weren't putting yourself down for it, when you're committing to your mental health and your well-being, were the pillars in the end of the day of getting you in this position of being blessed, of having this movement. And understand it's an important ingredient, and it shouldn't be the first thing you sacrifice or you give up on the moment things hit the fan, the moment things start to rush, the moment things are expected of you. This is first and foremost the most important thing. How do I keep a balance? How do I keep my own cups filled? How do I keep myself grounded in any way, shape, or form of an outside world asking things of me? I'm something you want to make a commitment more and more to how to stay balanced, how to stay healthy in those type of situations on all areas in your life. Okay. Beautiful. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a goal, you have something you want to work towards, you definitely have this greater picture in mind. And it's like, actually, I think a couple days ago I had a conversation with one of my best friends. Well, she is actually my best friend again. She is a Capricorn, so okay. I said to her, I said, listen, I said, you are definitely climbing a mountain. I said, but you're the only one. You're taking up this mountain, and then, you know, once you reach the top, you want to enjoy your own company there. You know, you don't want to have all this resentment towards yourself and how you got yourself up that mountain. And so, you know, be kind, take those breaks when you need them, and commit to your own health and set it as a priority. That's one of the conversations. So we have the High Priestess as well with the Justice, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like understanding you are both. You are a badass High Priestess. Like, you guys have a very strong intuitive energy. You guys are spiritually highly connected, yet the world pulls you out of it sometimes. And when it does, first, what happens is that you feel like you haven't drifted enough too far, so it's fine. And then you find yourself a little lost, and then you're like, I don't know what the reason is, and am I doing the right thing? And that's because you disconnected from your spiritual side. It's very important to integrate those things in a daily. Like, you guys can really benefit from a daily meditation or a daily, you know, workout or yoga or you know, journaling or bullet journaling or whatever. Like, you guys can really greatly benefit on something, even if it's just small, something you do on a regular as sort of a ritual for yourself to stay connected, to understand while you're out here in the world moving mountains, because you guys can really, like, you really do. You are so great in the physical world, like a Taurus, like you really do. It's important to understand this connection. That's your pillar. That's your stepping stone. Justice and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're ready to get that balance moving. And that's where a lot more healthier ideas come in. And results. See? Three of Pentacles is here as well. The Seven of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles are really saying, like, listen, when you feel overwhelmed, take the rush out of it. Right? We don't need to rush. I know there's always 120 reasons why we should, but we shouldn't. We don't have to. So the moment you start feeling overwhelmed, take the pressure, the rush out of it, the movement, the quick movement. It's all about slow and steady. I know it doesn't sound so sexy, okay? Slow and steady. It's about the continuous movement. Then you don't have to need to have those huge, like, break moments. Like, we're moving. Oh no, we're not moving at all. It's like, can we just stay in a continuous movement? And sometimes things will speed up a little, not too much, where we had to have to hold this recovering moment again. Let's just stay on track. Let's stay on pace. And with that, you will get so much more long-lasting results and feel a whole lot better about the journey itself. So you're starting to crack those codes for yourself, what that is. Oh, okay. Jumped on me. You have the Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and there you are, the Devil card. Let me pick up this card. Five of Pentacles. Sometimes the motivator, the pressure is the money. I get it. A lot of times it's the monies, or the thing you want to buy with the monies, or things you want to build with the monies. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, the Five Pentacles. So that's really like doing this whole tap dance of like, I'm great, I'm not great at all. Like I'm rising, I am falling. It's like, whoo, like a lot of tiptoeing around between two major energies, two major beings and states. And it's about centering yourself in. When you feel motivated to do something, channeling it in to research, building, making plans, creating it. It doesn't have to be all up and running within the same week. It can just be a continuous thing you channel your energy into. And when the timing is right, and when you feel stable enough, and your life, gives you this space to put it into action, you have this whole step plan to put into motion right there and then, and you will have great results with that. Great results with that. It's like you're neglecting something. Well, financially and things are starting to look up. It's like, but you're neglecting something. What is it you're neglecting? It's almost like you always feel like you have to sacrifice an area of your life. The Magician, the Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups. It's almost like you feel like the only way for me to actually get to that thing that I want, and that's a long-lasting relationship maybe for you. It's like I should be out there more. I should have this whole other thing going if I want this. It's like, no, it doesn't have to happen that way. It comes in many ways. I feel like your ability and your free will and your way of approaching things sometimes is a double-edged sword. When I'm feeling you're going too hard in that. Sometimes, when we're like, yeah, but I need to, yeah, you should be your own biggest motivator and your hype man, of hype woman. But it shouldn't be through a way of like, I'm just going to put a little bit more pressure. I'm going to add a little bit more pressure. Because here we also have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant on her, has a diamond right there. And it's like, only diamonds get by pressure. We need to put on pressure. Not that sense of pressure. So you might have a little bit more space and time to connect to people who are important to you, and in that space is where you start to reconnect to a feeling that you might missed out on for quite some time. You might actually been in a long relationship, and now here you are reconnecting with friends that maybe you haven't had any space or time for because other things were just occupying you for so much. Just only when you feel the need. Don't feel the need because you feel you should feel the need. Okay, that's something else. Eight of Cups. Yep. With the Three of Swords. Reminding yourself, oh yeah, you're claiming your own personal power from it through an experience. So emotionally you're working through a lot. So give yourself some grace and give yourself some space to heal and to recenter yourself. And recognize it as work. You're healing, even if you're healing from a heartbreak or something, it's healing, it's serious, it's something. Not some side business. Like it's a big thing. It's a big deal. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and then you have the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Now this is what we like. Once again, this is what I was talking about with Seven of Pentacles. It's like channel it into research, doing, making the plans and all of that. Well, what happened is the moment when the green light comes in with the sun and everything is, the pathway is free for you, you step onto Ten of Pentacles. So they come into fruition. It was just the other tree to put things into motion. You just needed to wait for the right moment. And the Queen of Pentacles is here as well. It's like, that's you. And I love that you show up as the feminine version of it. It's just really empowering because she knows how to stay grounded in all areas of life. also in her spirituality and her divine divinity, you know? So beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna get a card for you guys. I think this one. Yeah, from this deck. What else for my Capricorns? What else for my Capricorns? One more card for my Capricorns, please. We have expect miracles. Wow. One of my favorite cards. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Okay? Spirit has your back. And when you are taking this moment in time to realign and to heal and to take it as a priority and take it seriously and not bullying yourself, but loving yourself through these phases of life, what happens is that you're opening up your heart towards divine timing, divine events occurring, divine help, and you just are more in the flow. So it's very beautiful, Cap. I love this. Love this energy. Inner strength comes through all of that. Trusting yourself, trusting your guidance, trusting the universe. That's where magic happens, you know? Because it just walks different. It just feels different. All right, Cap. Happy birthday once again. I will be back on my channel before your season starts with the yearly readings that I'm doing for the collective. And of course, if you would like a personal one for 2023, because you just got some, got a feeling about this year and you want some extra guidance, the discount will last till the 10th of December. Yeah, feel free to check it out. I love you so much and I'll be back soon. Okay, bye, Cap. Bye.